Yo, yiggity yig, peace, beautiful family. Lovely, gorgeous, capable, in the process of greatness. I love y'all. Let's see what's going on. Today is a gorgeous, beautiful day. Started off a little muggy, cloudy, maybe even a little wet in some areas, but it's cool now. More than cool. So I had to make sure that I got out the house. And I've been wanting to make a little guide for y'all for the last few days now. Although I haven't, there's a lot of stuff going on in my mind. But first, I want to start this video off with saying peace to the chills. Love y'all. Y'all most certainly are technically the past, present, and future. You know, because it's all happening right now. But that moment of right now got to come with some type of clarity, some type of information, some type of progression. You got to excel somewhere in today. And that'll go into a lot of the things that have been bothering me the last few days. But I figured out a way, not a way, I came to the conclusion that I just need to not let those things in my presence to bother me. You know, I've been making shorts, so there's been more visibility on my guys and my programming. For the individuals that subscribe, love y'all. Now, there may be one, possibly even two, that has no good intention and they're not receiving the love that I'm projecting. Their intentions was wrong from the start, so no matter what I say, no matter what I do, it's not meant for them. It's hot out here. I don't know what's going on. It's something good because I feel like my nose just start running just a tad bit. Pardon me, family. No, I ain't got no cold. No, I ain't go get injured. I ain't become a victim or a test dummy, crash dummy, none of that. So I'm cool. All that stuff's natural. Pardon me. But it's so misfortunate, unfortunate, disfortunate. Yeah, that might not be in Webster, but it's most certainly a Hilda Blocks lexicon. There will be a lot of different terminology and phrases and things of that nature that I really don't care to stick to no rule books. That's one thing that one thing that upsets me. Not upset. Let's use some correct words. It's just disheartening. That's really all I can say. Like, it's disheartening that there are a multitude of individuals, and I probably never spoke on this individual particularly, but before I do that, peace to the subscribers, peace to the continuous viewers, the constant viewers, the frequent viewers, right? My intentions are to program you. I'm not trying to program you to hate. I'm not trying to program you to hurt. I'm not trying to program you to do anything in a lower vibrational form. So, this program might not be for you in your current state of mind. Although, I know in totality, this program is most certainly for you. And it's for me also. I'm still programming myself, so don't think that I'm this um, top tier quantum programmer and everything beneath me or everything is beneath me or below me. It's not the case. I come from the same effed up predicaments, same delusional mind state. That's what it really be. And even when I won't say delusional, let's just say or tailored realities, because mine was just a tailored reality. But I know individuals that's delusional, literally. But it's like, all right. So over the last, we'll say, we're just gonna say 730 days to be safe, right? Over the last 730 days, yes, I know I could have turned that different, but whatever. Last 730 days, there has been a handful, literally a handful of individuals that has witnessed and had front row seating to my whole 180, right? Like to the point where they almost like without um, getting involved and like walking next to me on that path, they basically just you could say like held my hand. Not held my hand because I didn't need anyone's assistance per se in the fields that I'm speaking about. But they watched me. I'll say that they had a bird's eye view, and no, they didn't participate. No, they didn't. Want to walk beside me or even in front of me. I don't care. But I was just considering an individual that now this individual particularly, right? Just about day in day out, we'll say I'm most certainly seeing this individual 4 days out of 7 for I should say 2 3 months here. Then we seeing each other outside of them 4 days. You get what I'm saying? All types of stuff. And you get to see exactly what I'm doing, exactly what I'm talking about, exactly what I'm learning, exactly what I'm not learning. And yes, particularly speaking to you, brother. Because me speaking directly to these people don't work. All these people that I'm going to speak about, all these experiences that I'm going to mention, I had personal one-on-one conversations with every individual. More than one. I could say 5 minimum for everybody. Because like I said, every time I'm around someone or I'm in their presence, I don't let the cow manure fly over my head. The horse manure, the elephant dung, whatever you want to call it, whatever cow's feces is called. I don't let it fly over my head. You can't just come around talking about believing in, wanting to converse about stupid stuff. That's not where I'm at with it. So, I speak my mind all the time. My little hair look a little nappy, don't it? Whatever. I speak my mind all the time. So these individuals get to see exactly what I'm putting in my body. Exactly what I'm putting on my body. Exactly where my mind is. Exactly where I stop low thought form communication. I stop it. I interject. I bring it up to a higher level. Not saying that I'm smart, wise. I didn't go to college. I didn't graduate from anything. It's not the point, right? With all the people that graduated and had certificates and everything, they're still consciously in prison. Now, the world, you, if you're one of these individuals, That's fine. You can let the material things consume your life. You can let the house, the job, the social circle, the perceived perception of whatever individuals have of you. You can keep it. I had it. It don't mean nothing. It means nothing at all. When you're a destructive individual internally, it ain't about what you do to other people per se, because you being destructive internally as an individual, you're automatically going to destruct any and everything you come around. Your toxicity levels are elevated no matter what. Even when, like, I see the sweetest, most kind hearted, what seems to be genuine people, but it can't be consistent because they don't have control over, they don't have no discipline over their life, over their intake, over their intake. Now, let's say that's audibly, visually, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever, spiritually, however you want to categorize it. It goes in all forms. Now, there's an individual, and at the time, I even felt that it was selfish to ask, like, what you think? And not in a rude way, because, particularly only because I wouldn't do it, is because you literally watched me on my transformation, always spitting it to you. Yeah, you better get on this, you better do that, da da da. I'm telling you, want to get right, da 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 da. Better start doing this. Look, here go the information. Watch this. I ain't even telling people you better, or I'm not that type of person. Like, you need to, or nah, I'm doing this. Look, guess what I just found out? Da 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 da. Look, listen to this. I'm telling you, he talking that stuff. She talking that stuff. You gotta get on it. Nobody wanna listen until until them people's telling you that you might not be here too much longer. Then that same person that was trying to bring you on that road with me, pardon me, felt like I had to burp. Now, I always speak, my road, my journey, my path, my travels is untraveled, sticks and stones, bricks and boulders, mud, quicksand. There's a little bit of water, some trenches, a little bit of everything on this path. So, it's really not, you get what I'm saying? An ideal path. If someone see it, they'd be like, I don't want to walk that. I'm cool with being where I'm at, walking this regular potholed path. You get what I'm saying? They cool on the potholes. They don't want to go off into nature and really figure some stuff out. So it's very selfish of you, brother, this individual. Brother, not my brother. Very selfish of you to even ask me to possibly assist you in a health crisis if the time comes, or if the opportunity, I don't want to say it like that, but if the situation arises. You thought that I would be an individual, and you're correct, I would. But it makes no sense for me to how can I put an analogy on this? So if I'm telling you to drink water, we're just gonna keep it basic. I'm telling you to drink water. Water, water, water. And this is just regular H2O, because this is what I was on at the time. This is all I knew. All I knew was H2O. Water, water, water. No juices. As far as like store-bought, sugar-based, fructose, all that good stuff, nah. Mm-mm. Straight H2O. I'm telling you to drink H2O, 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 H2O. And you're drinking spirits. And your spleen or your liver, whatever goes bad with, you have an ulcer, you're coughing up blood, whatever the case may be with spirits. Don't think that I'm going to lend you my liver, pancreas, any of those things if I literally sat there and watched you destroy it while trying to guide you and school you on a different alternative. It makes no sense. That just shows how selfish the person is. You think that I would do that? For one, I have chills to think about. Not that I feel like I ever have to plan or that thing will ever be a possibility, but let's just take the chills out of it. Let's just speak on two adult men. And no, I wouldn't do it. I never said no. I just, let the individual talk. Because sometimes if I don't want to hurt individuals' feelings on stuff like that, I just won't say nothing at all. But the individuals that know me know that I have an opinion on everything. And if I'm not saying nothing, then you should probably ask what I'm thinking or why am I not saying something. So, to sum it all up, no, I would not lend organ to an individual that I watched murder their organ while I'm watching you murder your organ. You're watching me replenish mine. You're watching me nourish mine. Don't make no sense because I told the individual, and I won't speak candid and blunt right here, but if I was to lend you that organ and you didn't cherish it or take care of it, I basically want my organ back. That's how I feel. And the individual know that I don't believe in nothing. I'm not going in those buildings at all. Not by choice. I'm not walking in those buildings by choice saying I need help. I need you to look at this, do this. None of that. It's not possible. You can't help me. They can't help me. I just did my short. Y'all better stop listening to those people. Same people that gathered hundreds, thousands of us in one area and did the most horrific things ever. Y'all gonna listen to them when they say, hey, you got a cough? I got you. Don't make no sense. They can't help you in any way. I solely believe that. Not only I don't have to have evidence, I don't have to have proof. The proof been here, the evidence been here. I don't have to have anything particular myself that I need to prove to say that they can't help you. They can't. No. I don't even want to go into it. I'm just going to keep it at that. They can't help you. Not if you're able to walk yourself and you're going in there. Now, if you're in a car accident and whatever that happens, then obviously, yeah, that's where you're going. And they can help you. The chances of them being genuine and authentic and abiding by HIPAA laws, it's not popping. It's not popping at all. Don't think it. Don't think it. I'm telling you, I know people, not like no super high up, rich, smart people. I'm not talking about that when I say that. I know people that almost died in those places for no reason. They be doing stuff. They be experimenting and stuff. And, I do want to talk about this. Dang, I want to look up her name real quick. Let me see if I can find it, because I want to get it right. Dang. Can't even, my brain's going a little haywire right now. As soon as alright, so this is something I just happened to be on my phone, right? I see somebody, and I was glad that the individuals that I was speaking to, I told them, I'm gonna go off subject real quick. I told two individuals I was speaking to that don't be on the stuff that I'm on, no shot to y'all, but they were definitely interested, and I was able to tell them. It felt so beautiful afterwards. I was able to tell two individuals that's not on this path that they have worms in them, and they didn't be like, what, I ain't got no worms in me. You get what I'm saying? They didn't get that instant reaction. Neither one of them contested it. Not saying that they agreed with me. They not saying that at all. They probably didn't agree with me from the start, but they didn't voice it like, what? I ain't got no worms in me. You know what I'm saying? They didn't make them faces, nothing. Like, they were receptive to the information. Oh, it was beautiful. Effing beautiful. So, what made me bring that up is, as soon as I went to my internet, y'all might not be able to see it. There's an eye. Yeah, y'all can see it. Eyes are the window to the soul. See how messed up that eye is? Look at their iris. Look at the spacing. Look at the yellow. Look at the dark marks at the top. What? What? Listen. The God taught me. I have teachers. I haven't met these teachers yet, but yes, I acknowledge people that I learn from, people that I tune all the way in. There's individuals that the information, the downloads, the data, the atoms, the proton, whatever you want to call it. You can call it just about anything. Resonates so well that I don't even have to question it. Like, I don't question the validity of what I receive. All I can do is better inform myself of the information outside of what I just, you know what I mean? Side note real quick, there is this beautiful blue jay. I'm not good on bird names and bird sightings and stuff, but it's a blue bird, so I'm pretty sure it's a blue jay. As I was walking up here, he just fell off the tree, wings flailing, like fell down. It ain't like he flew through or anything. He was like falling through the tree. Then he just flew off, flew up, and he like disappeared. I'm like, don't run from me. I'm trying to chase him. I went for my phone ASAP. But I still see him flying around. I'm hoping he come close to me, close enough. That would be a nice moment right there. But it's funny, look, something else random. So I just heard recently, like I know I'll be out here and I'll be talking about the bees that be around, and when I'm around individuals, I be trying to tell them too. But I didn't know this information. I never heard this information. Like I said, recently I just heard. I want to say it was, and I said his name wrong. I said it right the first time when I said it. Then I said it wrong, thinking I correct myself. But it's, I still feel like I'm about to get it wrong because it's 3 different words per se. But I want to flip flop the last 2. Forget it. I'm just gonna say both again. Apologize, God, please. I apologize. So Dr. B Serious or Dr. Serious? No, Dr. Serious B. I think it's Dr. B Serious. Yeah. Dr. B. Yeah, Dr. B Serious. Yep. That's his name. So he was talking about the bees and how, the bees don't be wanting to hurt us. The bees pick up on our vibration, and they just be, basically they don't be wanting to sting us. And I be trying to tell people that too. Y'all see I be here, I be like, yeah, I'm in y'all space. I respect the bee space. And I just try to move, and you get what I'm saying? So, but I don't go straight to swat them no more. There's a time in my life where I see them going straight to swatting them, stepping on them, all that good stuff. But if you're in my close vicinity, like if you're in the house, I apologize. I gotta do it. I apologize. Something I gotta work on. If you're in the house, I gotta do it. I don't want you in, you get what I'm saying, that close proximity for me. You get what I'm saying? Because you won't respect my space in my space. I'll respect your space while I'm in your space. You get what I'm saying? I'm not out here trying to do anything damaging. On another note, though, let's get off of the negative people and stuff. There's a lot going on in the world. I don't speak on like trending topics and things that's going on today. I try to just speak on life and experience and doing better. And y'all get to see me grow. If you go back from when I first started my guides, you get to see me grow. You get to see some change, hopefully. Maybe you don't, maybe you do. It's really not important to me, honestly. But not to be in a rude way either. I know that ain't me. But there's a lot going on. Man. Shout out to Mama. And I ain't talking about the one that brought me in the world. Shout out to Mama. Working. Out here working. It's so different now. Like literally, as soon as I walk outside now, when I walk outside when it's dark out early in the morning, instantly for whatever reason, I ain't gonna say for whatever reason, I know the reason, but it's a whole new different path, whole new different everything. As soon as I walk out, my head go up, and I'm seeing them light up, seeing them line up. The other day they was lying crazy. I didn't even know, like, I'm still so new into this path that I didn't even know what it meant. I'm sitting there the rest of the day like, what did that mean? Like, it's them things was lying, nicely and brightly. And when I come out later in the day or still early in the day, just not when it's dark out, I still, where you at? You know what I mean? Take note of the clouds, what they look like today. It's a beautiful life. So that's what I was telling y'all. Y'all couldn't value the material stuff, the stuff that won't progress you. Cause listen, I know people personally, like, that I love, 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 love. Like, when you talk about the top of a love that an individual can have for, you get what I'm saying, another individual, it's up there. You know, there's only a few up there. There's like whatever you believe in at the top, typically, right? They be like God, family, money, or God, family, I don't know, whatever, however they say it, right? So usually God's at the top, and then his family, and then, you know what I'm saying, in that family, there's people that's like neck and neck. One's just like a little bit, they're kind of the same, but it's different type of love because of the dynamic of the relationship. That type stuff. I done seen them cherish. What? Man, listen. My man said the realest stuff. Shout out Brother Yosef. He said the most thoroughest, resonating stuff with me, and he said it before, and I'm like, huh? I'm trying to figure it out, trying to analyze it. I wasn't against it, or I might have because it sounded so crazy at first. I'm like, hell no, no, I didn't. Oh well, sad now, but he was saying, like, you know what I'm saying, we pick our parents. I'm like, what? That don't even make sense. How we pick our parents? But we pick our parents. I believe it. And more recently, he was telling me we pick our parents due to what they can't do for us or what they can't give us. Like back in those days, like more in that era, and he said like the kids today pick their parents for what they can give them. What? And it made so much sense on both. Man, so unfortunate. But it's all good. But it's like it ain't even gotta be the what the parents can give the child when it comes to me being a child, right? It's what could the child give to the parent? Like I'm all for that too. I could speak and wait till I get more comfortable into being, you know, I be transparent with y'all. I don't lie. No, I don't be transparent. Well, I do. No, I don't be transparent. I'm lying because I don't say certain stuff. But I am a transparent individual with any and everybody in person, one on one. I'm not transparent in groups, like because I don't know if I'm talking to one person. That's usually who I'm talking to. I won't say much if there's other ears tuned in, dependent. Dependent. There was just a brand new situation for me where I was open about personal information to people that I would never be open with personal information to. People that I don't know, basically. Not to say anything negative about those individuals. Just people I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't have that personal information type relationship. It's just like a hi, how you doing? Keep it pushing type thing. Superficial, you know what I'm saying, type stuff. But it was different. I noticed it ASAP. Like, dad, like I usually don't. You know what I'm saying? And I said it to him. But you know what it was too. I was able to, like I say, I'm always going to be me, and more than likely, that's why. Hmm, I feel like I don't have friends. I have people that I love. I have associates that I have an infinite amount of loyalty and respect for, where I won't disrespect you. Not that, like, you know what I'm saying, I look at you like, yeah, that's big bro. Nah. Or that's the old head, or that's my brother. Nah. Not like that. So I don't feel like I have friends, but that would be the reason why. Cause I've always been like that too. And you could just imagine when it wasn't in an intellectual or informational manner, it was in a different manner. And I always spoke my mind. People used to say I used to be how did they word it? I wanna say they said bitching, but they didn't say that. But that's what they were saying, basically. But I don't know, I can't think of how they worded it. Long time ago. We could do better. What's that? How long was that? Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Now, this is why. And you'll have people that's so opinionated, like, listen, whatever you doing, whatever you got going on, that's cool. I don't look at you like, because, yeah, I did a short little video for a reason, telling people, no, I don't believe you should be fat. I already heard this, nothing new. But if you are, that's fine. If you want better, if you don't want better, that's fine too. That's on you. You have that perfect, like, you have your own perception and your own what's right, what's wrong, what's okay, what's not. And I'm not here to tell you any different. I have my own positive, progressive stuff too. You know what I'm saying? First, I had to start with. First, I had to start with us, and then I gotta expand that. So, listen, this process, this is the beginning of this process. 20 years from now, it's gonna be something so different, so more profound, so much more accelerated. That's all I know. So, I ain't talking about you. I'm trying to get you to do better. I'm showing you that you can do better. And I wish, like I said, I was so hesitant to doing these videos before. I really wish that I did, so there could be like a good representation of what I mean, of my screen mentality, or, you know, just that darkness. And there's, I ain't gonna speak on it right now, not at this moment, but I'm definitely gonna speak on it. Give me a little bit of time, give me a little bit of time. Gotta get some things structured up, you know what I mean? Situated. I know we don't come out with some stuff without some stuff. Now, this was the first time I had this the other day, probably like last week, sometime last week. And really just made it on like the humbug because I was rushing, and I didn't feel like sitting there and keep peeling stuff. So it was just apples and oranges. Apples and oranges, just juiced by itself. It was green apples and regular oranges, I guess. Fire. Now this one's probably gonna be off, like more orangey. I do it. Where did I have this at? We made it, put it in the refrigerator. Took it out the refrigerator, put it in another refrigerator. Took it out the refrigerator. Put it back in the refrigerator. Tastes a little tangy. But I never really got to taste the original taste. And I didn't make this one. I made the first one that was fire. I didn't make this one. So I don't know about that. Yeah, that was kind of nasty. Shout out to everybody I know. Because listen, I've been telling y'all. And it's even more unfortunate because that stuff I'm talking about that's going on, just because, mm, mm, just because you look the part, that ain't going to be enough to get you back. Because when you vibing on a frequency and you on that type time, you going to be on that type time when that time comes. Don't think you're going to be excluded. It's not going to happen. Pardon me. Oh, people, I'm going to just say this because I actually really mean it. I can be sarcastic. I can be smart about it. It doesn't do me any justice. Like I said, I'm not perfect, so y'all see me at moments where I have to catch myself. I be having to catch myself throughout the day and bring it up to a higher vibration. So, but because I really did want true happiness for this person, if that's what that is, if you obtain that, if you're on that journey to that, peace and love to you. I definitely wish you the best. What is that? Constantly dripping from the tree. Oh, what's up there? Something just peed. Snap pee. Why is it dripping like that though? Or falling like that? What falls like that? I don't even want to think about it right now. I'm not going to show y'all. But yeah, shout out to, the people I know. Everybody I know, I definitely wish y'all the best. It's so effed up that they lost the way they are. And, like, unfortunately, but I always been through this. Like, I always went through these moments with myself, with the people that I know and I love. Like, I come around. It's been like a constant for me, even in my screen days. I come around, see what's going on. I ain't gonna say I try to help, because I actually like try to get a feel for the vibe first. And I be having like I say, when I see people, not only people at random, but people I know too, there's always a plan in my head where we can do something. Like, I know your capability, I know, you know what I'm saying, your potential. Just like I just be wanting those people around me, those loved ones, to be like, come on, what we doing? Don't be happening. Just don't be happening. Well, I'm gonna have me a good little session. I think I'm gonna try to get there early enough. I looked at my wrist like I have a watch. I ain't wore a watch in so long. Um, this is like really got me in my head, because I've been in this particular area multiple times, a dozen times, let's say, this summer. I've never witnessed nothing like this. Nothing falls in nature like that I know of, other than rain, piss. Unless it's like bugs up there pissing, spiders, I don't know. What else pee? There could be a bunch of little things up there that I can't see that's peeing. Urinating out the tree. It's just flowing through like nothing. Like I might be getting peed on right now from another tree. But yeah, man. Everything you thought was impossible is possible. Now, like I say, people might be caught up on the material stuff. Cool. If you got a balance, you the shit. You the shit. You on a different level. You got a balance of knowing and doing, basically. You the shit. You the shit. I had a balance of, well, not a balance. I had a disbalance, pardon me. Doing and not knowing, and knowing and not doing. Now I just gotta find that balance where I'm knowing and doing and knowing. You know? I have another juice. It looks scary. Look like mud. I wouldn't have did this. I wouldn't have made this, and the only reason why I have it in this bottle is because I'm running out of my other bottles, which I definitely want to get another one. But this ain't bad. It don't taste bad. It's just ugly. I know it's healthy. That was gonna give me some energy. I don't know why I put it back up. I will say what made it dark is beets and green stuff. I don't think I ever seen those two mixed in a store. You usually see beets with light colored things, and they come out beet colored. But that's the benefit of customizing and personalizing your own juice. It don't taste bad at all. It actually, for whatever reason, tastes better than the orange juice and apples right now. It might have been first it was different oranges, and then um, it might have been the ratio might have been a little off. But I talked about quickly, before how we got the material stuff, but the inside so rotten. I just watched all. Now I won't say like the top, like the elders that I watched do this, but they're doing this too. Don't get it messed up. This just ain't the situation I'm talking about. I didn't visualize them doing it recently. They're definitely doing it though. But the elders up under them, whatever category they fall in, they got names and categories for people that was born. We ain't even gonna do that. We're just gonna keep it. No, we are gonna do that. What am I talking about? Y'all wanted to do it, I get to talk about it. Y'all wanted to do it in front of me, I was disgusted, I was disappointed. And not because I didn't do the same thing. I've done the same thing. I know that feeling. I know the craving. But it's like, y'all don't know what's going on? Y'all don't see what's going on? Like, people still don't understand it, and that's the problem. Like, the people that I'm talking about, like the elders, they still think high blood pressure is hereditary, and hair loss, and people going, whatever the case may be. They still be like, oh, well, my mom got high blood pressure. My mom had cancer, or she had, That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean nothing. I've been saying this before I even knew it for a fact. People that know me, unfortunately, they didn't walk with me, but they know this. I've been telling people this. For whatever reason, like, that's what I'm saying. I be having my own thoughts. I be thinking, what we be thinking is regular people, right? We be thinking our thoughts are our own. And I don't know where these things, I know where these things is coming from. Pulling them down. Pulling them straight down. And I don't even be having no research. It's not that I read nothing. It's just like sometimes I just get this passion, this conviction on something, and That's what it is. And I'd be right. I'd be right. It's not hereditary. Your lifestyle's hereditary. If you break a cycle or some habits that that person was doing, then I'm pretty sure you'll get a different outcome. I mean, we see it all the time. We see it all the time where the daughter and the grandkids are healthy, fit, smart, and but usually if that happened, then the mom isn't, too far off. But I don't know what it is. But shout out to Brother Yosef. That information was super, super powerful, super relatable, for sure. Never looked at it like that. Listen, I love you. You, right there. You're beautiful. Don't let nobody tell you different. And myself included, as far as when I say you can be and do who you can be who you want and do exactly whatever you want. That's not my business. But the thing is, if you're not okay with who you are, if you've done things to people and you be like, Dad, I really didn't want to do that. Dad, why'd I steal from my mom? Like, what type of person, like, I say I'm this type of person, but I stole from my mom. Or why I steal from my baby mom? Or why I F my brother's wife? Or why did I steal from the church? You know what I'm saying? All these whys in your head. And you do these things, but you'll say you're a good person and you'll, like, point blame at other people for why you did it. Like, they made me do it. Well, they shouldn't have did this and I wouldn't have did that. Just because, yes, I do believe in every action there's an opposite reaction. But that don't mean the opposite reaction is you. You're not the reaction. Feel me? You're not the reaction. It's okay. You don't have to get vengeance to be on top all the time. Sometimes it's just best letting people, display their own character. They'll figure it out, and if they don't, then that's still not your problem. Like, you being overweight, anybody that's watching this, because, I probably, if I could catch it, cut this little piece, feed it to y'all again, just to, so y'all know, but it's okay if you're fat and you want to be fat. It's okay if you're bald head and you want to be bald head. If you're losing your hairline and you don't care to do anything else. It's okay if you're a man with dreads. With the little, first you had the homie the clown. Then you put the little means on there. That's what you want to do. That's on you, my brother. It's not the right way, in my opinion. My humble opinion. My humble, most individual opinion. Like, I think my opinion matters, but it's just an opinion. Your opinion matters too, and it's just an opinion. Relative truth. I'm gonna sit here and breathe for a minute with my crystals, my stones. Oh, I should have brought see, I gotta get them laminated and cut off the borders. Got some stuff I printed out. Keep that to myself for a minute till get to resonate with it more. But love someone else, teach someone. I was geeked at, like I said, those individuals, they was hearing me, they was listening, they was tuned in. I don't know, I might have caught an ear or two, which is effing beautiful. And people already know, we've been knowing. We've been knowing all of this. But we'll still do it. We still believe in it. We're still like you'll know you ain't supposed to be in those buildings. No, you're not supposed to be in those buildings. But you'll still believe anything those building officials tell you and things of that nature. Like, you'll still just lay there willingly and let anything happen. Like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I've been said that in general. Like typically I don't like people just touching me. I don't like people being Philly, like, because you're invading my space. Just put it just like that. You're invading my space. If we're not on that, and it takes a while, I don't even know how you get on that anymore. Where it's like, you know what I'm saying? You don't mind putting your hands on people's shoulders and touching them and smacking their leg if y'all sitting down next to each other, whatever the case may be. Like, don't touch me. I don't really like people touching me. I don't know where your hands been. I don't want your energy on me. We'll just start with those two. I don't know where your hands been. I don't want your energy on me. And then I just don't like people touching me. It's not warranted. Oh, I want to shout this queen out. Now, this is what it be. It don't have to be anything sexual, anything personal. When I see you, I gotta show you some appreciation. I didn't physically see her, but I came across her. Obviously, I know how if I didn't physically see her. I came across her, and just her words alone was like, yes, someone knows. Like we was talking about my last video. If you know, if someone's like, you won, you got it, you're happy, you feel like you found the. I didn't feel like I found the one. Like I said, it's nothing sexual or personal, but for me. So, but I definitely like, yes, you know. And I just had to tell her like, I appreciate you knowing. That's it. I ain't say nothing about how she looked, cute, nothing like that. Well, I did say something about how she looked because she most certainly had a crown. You know, I appreciate the crowns. But shout out to you, Queen. You know who you are. I didn't physically see you. You know exactly who you are. I ain't never got to talk to you again. I wish your agriculture life and your, what they call them, your livestock life to be very fruitful, and you got chill, so yeah, get them on it. Like I'm happy for you. That's the reason why I had to just reach out and be like, yes, that's what's up. That's what's up. Sure. Either way it go, that's what's up. Gotta get the youngins on it. That's the most beautiful part of it. That you know, and like we know, the women are, they are top tier. They are the top tier. Obviously, any and everything comes through the woman's womb. Any and everything came through our woman's womb. So we'll start there. This everything here is because, you know what I'm saying, we have goddesses and or queens that sacrificed. You know, how y'all do it. And people, like, just on the small stuff, people understand how intricate and how advanced our bodies are. Just from seeing, touching. Like you see athletes, you see the things they're able to do. You see random people on videos and stuff. You see their capabilities. You know that our vessels, just our vessels. And that's like the most dumbest down part probably. No, I ain't gonna say that. I'm lying. I can't say that. Take that back. The outside, maybe. Like the shell. Internally is a whole different, we ain't gonna say internally. But the shell, yeah, the shell, it's just a shell. It's just a shell. I ain't even got nothing I could like refer that to. Oh, I kinda could refer it to my whistle, right? This whistle, I don't think it works without the organ. And look how that's a stick. And yeah, it moves, so it could get crooked, but it's straight. This is a straight stick. We're gonna call this your spine and everything. We just gonna put a bunch of little organs on the front of it. This is everything. And it goes all the way up. You know, definitely gotta talk about the hypothalamus, hippocampus, and the pituitary. Now I don't speak about them a lot, but just know that I'm tuned in trying to, yeah, I mean. And I got some more herbs, like I told y'all, herbs from my folks. That's my folks now. I ain't even gotta shout you out like that, like I used to. Like I don't know, you my folks now. I shop there what 3, 4 times. I love what you doing. She knows another queen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I even seen another queen way out of state. A more what they call it. I don't want to say it. A more notable as far as like they got other products and they have an image and media or whatever. Queen, and I'm like, yeah, pull me in. I want to learn something. Somebody pull me in on your farm, man. I want to learn something. I be bored. I ain't even been thinking. That's where I should go. That's where I'm gonna go. There we go. Right through the split of the tree, y'all can see it. This big tree stump that I probably can't hug all the way. Well, I'm lying. It's not a tree stump, it's a tree. And then we got this other big, thick branch that I probably could get my arms around. And another one that I could get my arms around. The sun light's just coming right through the middle of it. I hear the seagulls. Y'all probably seen them. Yep, y'all probably seen them. Don't poop on me, please. Okay, it's about that time. About that time. They moving around today. You don't see this often. They usually just be up in the water chilling with the little babies and everything. When I was on one of them unwanted vacations, I got to see some baby ones be hatched, and it was like I want to say it was like right before winter or right after winter. Yeah, right after the winter, like springtime. Yep. I want to say like right when spring was about to hit. It was still cold out though. See them quacking around, walking around. See the eggs there. Then next thing you know, I didn't get to see them hatch, but I did get to see the newborn. I don't know what they're called. Don't get me the line. I don't know what little baby. I lost the name of the animal, the mother animal. I think them was geese up there. These ain't geese. I don't know what those are. What did I say those were? I don't know, but I love y'all, and I think I figured it out. I've been fighting with myself for so long on like this one thing. I literally fight with myself. Not physically, but like, whew, such a fight. And I think I picked a side because I'm not going to stop what I'm doing with my guys in programming. So I know either way that that energy still exists. But I ain't I'm going back to how I used to be, in a way. Not no dark. We're in the light now. Feel me? We ain't down here. We up there with it. We trying to hit that Keter. And this is good because this is my first year of the information. And it's so interesting and so life resonating that I'm able to retain some of it after a lot of it, not some of it, because I feel like I know some stuff and I couldn't even begin. So let me get back to my story real quick. Right, so I'm gonna tie that in with that. I ain't gonna say our, the matriarchs of my family are super lost. Super lost. And I mean this with all due respect, queens. Y'all know this. I ain't no disrespectful. That's why I can't even be around because y'all gonna feel like what? Why you got something to say about everything? Cause why are we sitting here doing nothing? Like why are we sitting here literally? And I used to talk about this in a whole different manner and fashion in a dark sense. You get what I'm saying? Like in a screen sense. When you know an individual that's doing the same exact thing 10 years later that they was doing 10 years previously. Like you was doing this when you was 17. When I was 17, I don't know how old you was because everybody's always older than me. So we ain't going to speak on anybody else's age. But they were older than me. When I was 16, we was doing this. And now that I'm 26, you're still doing this? You're still the same, like you still have the same perspective, the same beliefs, like nothing, like I guess there has been tweaks for a lot of individuals. I ain't gonna say nothing. Let me not take, people's growth away from them. Their little bit of, pardon me, I'm not gonna finish that. Their growth away from them, but like doing the same things, believing in the same things. Literally, I've watched. Like I said, I just watched. First of all, it's deja vu, because as I'm entering the environment, I see the same vehicles lined up the same exact way from the night before. The same exact way, the same three vehicles parked the same way. What's scary automatically? I'm like, again? That's what I said in my head. Not again. Not 2 days straight. Not 2 days straight. Come on now. So they have a picture now. You see where my knees is at, and I'm not exaggerating. This is up here with my knee, if not past my knee. They had a picture of spirits with fruit in it, with the lively things in it, right? They got the fruit, good fruit in there. Well, not good fruit. It's all conventionally grown, all four-letter PLU numbers, four-digit PLU numbers, four-letter, same thing, right? Digits or whatever. Four-digit PLU numbers starting with a 4. So it's not the good fruit, but it's fruit nonetheless. And it's a picture this high, about this wide. I'm not exaggerating. Like a tree, like these big tree branches I'm looking at. Fat old bottle. I wanted to get if I had to guess, it was, say, 3.5 gallons. 3.5 gallons. Straight spirits. And they had the fruit in there. Nobody ate the fruit. There was a fruit salad made that day. Nobody ate no fruit salad. They ate all I guess they thought they was doing something because there wasn't no pork allegedly, but turkey, beef, chicken, I guess, and seafood. This is the guy that my fellow queens that came up under these matriarchs, my fellow kings that came up under these matriarchs. These are the guys that we had, because the men ain't doing no better. I might know one, and he's nowhere to be seen ever. I don't know if this is the reason why or not. I don't know. If it is, it's a valid reason. He's always been in shape. As far as I know, he be in the gym. He take care of himself. I don't know what his intake and things like that is, but I ain't even gonna speak on him. I'm gonna just leave it at that. But everybody else is out of shape. If they're not overweight, they're just out of shape. They're skinny, flabby. I mean this with all respect. Everyone has discomfort, bodily discomfort. Everyone's vessel is beaten. everyone's on medicine. 5, 6, 7, 8. That the same people that put you in those them big groups of your your fellow family and we'll just say your fellow family. And made y'all do horrific things, did horrific things to y'all. Them same people got y'all on these seven doses a day. Yeah, I'm gonna speak on them real particular today. Won't say no names. I'm not being disrespectful, but I already started, so I'm not gonna finish. And they knew I would say this to them. That's why I didn't even want to be around them, because I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna have something to say about everything, and then I'm gonna drop some knowledge, and then there's gonna be this one. I already know who you are. You know who you are. You're gonna say something so stupid that you're gonna make it out of a joke. Like whatever. Nobody wanna listen to you. And like I said, I don't blame the people because I could see the mega sites working. I used to have them big ones working. I still got them working though. I'm still waiting for some stuff to help. I don't even know if I want to order anything else if it's going to be this type of process. I have a better chance traveling down there and buying it in the store and then traveling back or something. Not too too satisfied with that, but I definitely won't say nothing negative. Peace to God, peace to the goddesses, peace to the tribes, tribing. Feel me? I love y'all. That's all that matters. That's where we at with it. My tribe, effed up. The tribe I come from, that's physically here, I don't know what's going on. I apologize. I do got some queens for sure that know something, but they're not our elders. Not to take anything from your queens, you get what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on the elders that's guiding us. No one was able to guide the queens that I'm speaking of to where they are. They had to pick it up on their own, and even if they try to share the knowledge with, you know, the matriarchs or their fellow queens, they looking at them like they crazy. Like, what's wrong with you? What you think you is? Why you all, what? Whatever, yeah, we're weird. Me and the two queens that I'm talking about, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know what y'all know. I can speak on, you get what I'm saying, y'all energy and y'all spirit for what I know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's going on. And it's unfortunate. So that's the cycle I'm breaking. Breaking the cycle of our matriarch still sitting down. So they were sitting down at the table, three of them. Different branches of the family too, like, you know what I'm saying? You got an influence on this side of the family, y'all got influences on what? They sitting there killing the crab legs, the shrimp, could have been a lobster in there. What else? I don't know, some scallops, who knows? Anything. I know it's crab legs, shrimp. You know what I'm saying? People think, well, we got the red potatoes in there. You got red potatoes soaked in butter. Everything is drenched in butter. The whole pan of crab legs and shrimp and everything is drenched in butter, grease, oil, whatever it is. And like I said, I can't say too much because I used to love the same thing. I have a picture on my phone still from when I first came home. So this was like 2 years ago now. Less than 2 years ago, I had one of these same feasts. So, but before that, I was been making my transition. And like I said, I can't judge, but that's where we at with it. That's who the guys are. You know what I'm saying? The guys that got the, I ain't gonna say that because that sounds a little crazy. But I will keep it like, y'all out of shape. Y'all know y'all don't feel good rolling out of bed, walking up steps. You know what I'm saying? None of that good stuff. It is what it is. Hard truth sting. Pardon me. And I don't know. I don't even want to speak on that individual because there's so much there that I'm just going to keep it where it's at for the moment. And then in the future, I'll open up about it. So Hopefully people get some understanding. But they say the hardest people to try to pull along is your family. I don't know why that is. But what about the friends? Because there's individuals, I won't say friends, but you know what I'm saying, there's brothers that also watch what's going on. That are in the same class, you get what I'm saying? They're not, well, they are elders, some of them, I guess. I would say no disrespect, which I don't mean no disrespect, obviously, because y'all know I joke with y'all about y'all age anyway, but yeah, I guess y'all technically be elders too. Y'all are my elders, but y'all don't eld me. That's a fact. Big super truth. Y'all are my elders, but y'all don't eld me. What's going on? Something ain't right there. Now, the one definitely gave me a pull up multiple times. Multiple times. I'll always be in his good graces for that. He'll always be in my good graces for that part. For sure. The only one that I ever actually felt like might have cared because of this little small gesture that was done multiple times. Small, big gesture. Small on his part, big for me. I looked at it like a big gesture. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Yes, I have other stuff out here with me. Ooh, I mean to do that. Yes, I have other stuff out here with me. I won't. Ooh, you see that? Almost. I don't know why it is. Let's try this again. I don't think that's supposed to taste like that, but like I said, they use different oranges and it's like a different color. But it just tastes tangy. I don't know about that one. I don't know. My senses is telling me that something ain't right with it. But now I do believe that beggars can't be choosers, so since it wasn't my doing, and I can't really have the most to say. Woo, hour 12. Yeah, this gonna be a good one for y'all. In the long run. In the long run, I hope everybody feel this. How it's supposed to be felt. I know I love y'all. And I might not bring this stuff up to y'all all the time, but well, I do, but as far as the matriarchs now, yeah, I bring it up, and I definitely chime in. I love y'all. I really love y'all. That's why I won't even sit around and not be me in front of y'all. So I just dip off, vibrate right up out of there, because I'm going to say something. It's in my nature. Also, I'm not into sitting around talking about people. People just talk stuff all day, and what I was saying was, you can literally see this same scenario going back 20 years, 40 years, 30 years, maybe not 40, for sure 30 years. The same scene could be played out in the same almost exact way. But before, y'all might have been a little flyer, a little fitter. Now, it ain't looking the same. Just being honest. Just being honest. Don't kill the observer. I just took a quick little snapshot and dipped out. That's what I seen. I could be wrong. Nobody want to build. That's all I want to do. ain't building, sharpening each other, we really ain't got much to talk about. Like, we don't have nothing to talk about. Yeah, we could get a superficial laugh in, hee hee ha ha real quick. I ain't no robot, you know what I'm saying? I'm still a person, still normal, human, whatever that's supposed to mean, right? But I most certainly control my levels. My vibratory levels are mine to control. You ain't gotta like it. I really don't care. I'm not gonna sit around you and act fake, and it's cool to, get reacquainted with people at times. So you might sit there real quick, bang, indulge. Not indulge like that, but tolerate the toxicity in the air. But then it's like, yeah, what am I doing? Got to go. Got to go. Oh, I love the light. I'm gonna get up out of here. I said that a long time ago. Whatever. Y'all know how I do. You have a beautiful day. It don't seem like it's real loud with the crickets today. Y'all probably heard more birds and things like that. I hope I didn't call them one thing seagulls. If so, y'all know it was a mistake. I love y'all family. I tried to program and guide y'all before I tried to guide the world. Don't be mad at me. Get programmed. Let me program you. It's only right. Or continue your path. That's right for you. You know what I'm saying? I can't. You know what I'm saying? You'll be back to revisit that path. So, no hard feelings, no, I mean, you'll be back until you get it right. Until you get it right, you'll just keep coming back. You know what I mean? Different ways. Love y'all family. Love y'all family. If they ain't with it, that's cool. Love someone else. Love a stranger. Strangers appreciate love. Strangers are receptive to love. They're receptive to good energy, to, kind words. I gotta find more places to spread my love. Cause I think like just showing appreciation and telling someone, I appreciate your presence or thank you for being in this particular area. Peace, I see what you're doing. I don't think that's enough. Cause that's only for the people that obviously know something. What about the people that don't know nothing? That's the people that I care about for real. Cause I remember I ain't know nothing. But for whatever reason I wanted to know something and start knowing stuff. That's how it went. Have a beautiful day. Get some light. Get some electricity. Feel me? Stretch. Loosen up those tight. That's what I gotta do. Man, once I do that, that's definitely a big part of, I believe, yeah. Like, I got so many tense and knotted, constricted areas, like my coil. I'm not sure. I feel like the base of my coil was fine. It's weird. I feel like certain spots, even if not in the coil area, let's say the front organ area, I feel like certain ones are fine, and it's like skip, bang, bang. That's cool. That's cool. But I feel like I'm stuck. And one of them, I know I am. Not even I feel like I know I'm stuck in one of them, and gotta figure how to uncongested, decongested. Huh? They ain't go nowhere. But that's what I'm on. Be a minute before people start watching these to the end. But shout out to my first fast subscribers. Definitely shout out to the first one. You know how deep our connection go. In the next 5, y'all family for life. And shout out to all the people that dislike my videos. I love y'all too, man. These next few years will be real informative and transformative, so maybe I'll come back around. I hope y'all do, not for, obviously, no views or likes, but for your own sake, for anyone in your close environment's sake, and eventually, but everything ain't for everybody. And like I said, you'll be back to get it right. I think. Have a beautiful, wonderful, electric, hydrating day. Hydrate with something. We got some pineapples out here with me. Maybe I'll eat those later. After I leave the bar. Y'all know I stay at the bar. I'm a effing drunk.